Hi everyone, and welcome back to the part 2 of skill training series. So in this video I'm going to show you guys my training for middle split and pancake. So like any other exercise, always make sure that I'm thoroughly warming up my muscle group. So I've started this training with 3 stretching exercises, and that kind of prepares your body for actually getting into the skill training. So the first one is 90-90 stretch. As you can see that my front and rear leg is making a nice 90-degree angle, and then what you do is try to lean your torso onto the front leg, keeping your back as straight as possible, and you feel a nice deep stretch into your hamstring and glutes. So it's a very great exercise and kind of prepares your body for rest of the exercises. And now onto the classic lunge stretch, great for your hip flexors. So take a long stride, drop your knees, tuck your toes, and then kind of sink down into this pose, keeping your body straight. This will fire up your hip flexors and it's a great stretch. So I do a hamstring stretch along with this one. What you have to do is lift your knees, tuck your toes, and then straighten your front leg while dropping your torso on top of it. And you will feel a nice deep stretch into your hamstrings. And then you have to mirror the same thing on the other side. And now onto the final stretch, the pigeon pose. It's for your hip flexors, your hamstring, and your glutes. So what you do is take a long stride, drop your front knee, and if you can, try to make a 90-degree angle, but that is very intense. So you can always lower the intensity by bringing the front leg closer to your body and then straighten out the back leg and then sink down into the earth. Your ultimate aim should be to touch down the floor, but it's very hard. So as you keep on practicing, you will see the difference. And well, it looks like that I have achieved it, but if you look closely, my rear leg is kind of at an angle, which is not right. It needs to be straight. I was trying to do the harder progression, so probably I have to bring my front leg closer to my body so that I can feel this stretch much deeper, and I can straighten my rear leg. So probably I'll do that next time. So that's the takeaway, guys. Don't try to get into the harder progressions too soon. Always start slow, and then with your practice and time, you will progress eventually. And now on to the actual fun part, the middle split training. This was my first set and I was feeling pretty good. And as you can see that I've placed some weight blocks which came with my weight vest. And the reason for doing that is I know the exact height of those blocks, and when I touch those, I would know that how far I am from the ground. If you are watching my channel, you know I love assessing myself. I don't do the guesswork, so this is a great way of knowing that how far I am. And this was my last set and the personal best so far. And I've measured at the last, it was around 3 inches from the ground now, which is pretty awesome considering where I've started. It's amazing, I think. And now to the pancake, and I just love doing this exercise. It has gone so much better over the last few months, and I just keep watching these videos again and again. It's so much satisfying, and I just love it. Last year all these things were kind of impossible for me, but now actually doing these and seeing all this progress, it's an amazing feeling. I can't describe it. And by no means I'm praising myself, but it's just an example that if you have set up some goals, and if you have planned something and you are executing it in a right way, you can achieve it. Because if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because I was never a gymnast, I was never flexible, but with the right practice, right exercise, and bit of dedication, I would say I'm pretty close to achieving all these things. Though I haven't achieved, but I would say, over the last almost 1 year now, I've gained so much knowledge about it that I can guarantee that yes, anybody can do this. So that's kind of wraps up this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.